everyone, welcome back to another video where today I'm just going to be giving you a brief news overview of Doctor Who. We've had our official cover reveal for Doctor Who magazine issue 591. Tomorrow, when I actually get my edition of the magazine, I'll be going through the main contents. We do have one interesting detail which I thought I'd share with you guys in this video because it's all out there in public already, so I don't think I'm doing too much by showing it because it's all over Twitter already. If you've been on Twitter, you'll see it. We're going to be going over the cover, the contents of the magazine, as well as a brand new release from the Doctor Who novel range. But before we get into it, if you could do me a teeny tiny little favour and click that subscribe button, it'd be very much appreciated. And there is a war raging amongst us. So I made the discovery on a recent live stream that we are only about 4,000 subscribers away from overtaking Big Finish Productions, the company that makes the Doctor Who audios. And I said as a joke, hey, what if we overtook them in subscribers? That'd be pretty funny. So that's my new goal. If you want to help us get there, feel free to do that. But with that said, let's get into the video. So here is the cover of Doctor Who magazine issue 591. It features Yasmin Finney's Rose on the front cover, along with an interview with Jamie Matheson, Dan Starkey, who plays a number of the Sontarans, Alex Kingston, Nerves of Steel, so that's talking about inside the Wheel of Space, and then underneath here you can see, here's what to expect from Doctor Who issue 591. Russell T Davies discusses the casting of Yasmin Finney as Rose, Alex Kingston remembers her time as Riversong, Alex Moore reveals what it's like to work as an assistant location manager on the new series, and more. There's also a whole spread on the LGBTQ+ characters in Doctor Who in celebration of Pride Month, which is cool. I really like the cover. It's a really nice cover. It's really clean. It's really simple. We also have a version of it, which is the subscriber-only copy, which is obviously the plain photo shoot of Yasmin Finney as Rose, which I think looks fantastic as well. Personally, I always do tend to slightly prefer the subscriber covers over the normal covers. However, the normal cover is also very nice. And yeah, it's just really cool seeing Yasmin Finney on the front of this magazine. I know some people are flipping their lid for various reasons, which I just don't have the energy to get into right now. Safe to say, I'm happy to see Yasmin Finney frontlining this magazine. I think it's really nice to see. I'm really excited to see Yasmin in the 60th anniversary specials. I think she'll be fantastic. I just feel as though there are people who are a lot better versed in kind of talking about these topics than me. So I'll freely admit my limitations there, but what I will say is I and the channel as a whole, I myself support everyone, and obviously there are people who can talk about this way better than I can, but what I will say is that it's 2023. I support everyone in no matter what they want to do. There's no need for any form of like hatred or anything like that. So for me, I'm just a very live and let live person, you know, so Yasmin Finney and all of that doesn't bother me, and it shouldn't really bother you either. Like I said, I'm not going to go too far into it because I feel like there's people who could do a better job in summarising it, but I support everyone, no matter what, you know, no matter what their gender, sexual orientation, race, anything like that. Shouldn't matter, doesn't matter to me, you're all welcome. I also thought it was really sweet to see that former Rose actress Billie Piper put an Instagram post out sharing her support with Heart You Rose, or Love You Rose, which I just think is really nice and shows that, you know, the Doctor Who family is so supportive of each other, which is really nice. And to avoid any confusion for those of you who are perhaps confused, Rose is not, as in Yasmin Finney's Rose, is not Rose Tyler. She's playing a new character who we think is Donna Noble's daughter in the 60th anniversary, named after Rose Tyler, presumably. So yeah, just to avoid any confusion there, because I've seen some confusion still going around about that, she is playing a new character who also just so happens to be called Rose. She's not a replacement, as I've seen some people say, it's nothing like that. So yeah, just thought I'd get that misconception out there now. But yeah, it's really nice to see that Billie Piper is supporting Rose, or Yasmin Finney. I really like the costume that she's wearing as well. It feels very companion-y. Also, I don't know whether it's intentional, but her wearing Converse feels almost like a direct parallel to David Tennant's Doctor, who she will be meeting in these specials. I don't know whether that's intentional or whether I'm reading into that too much, but I think it's really cool, and yeah, like I say, I'm more than happy with this cover. It's one of my favourite covers that they've done recently, just because it's so simple but effective, I think. You'll also get in this magazine as well the polls for the 5th and 6th Doctor eras of Doctor Who as well. So yeah, that's coming out tomorrow, and I'll be going over my thoughts on most of the revelations in that tomorrow. However, we do have one more thing to cover. So it has been revealed through Doctor Who magazine that Indira Rama is making her return to Doctor Who in Series 14. For those of you who don't know, Indira, I hope I'm saying that right, if I'm not, please correct me in the comments. She played Susie Costello in Torchwood. She was the character that gets killed off in episode 1 of Torchwood and then comes back in Can't Kill Susie. And it seems as though we can't kill her in other parts of Doctor Who because she's making a return apparently as the supervillain known as the Duchess, which I would assume has something to do with the Regency era England episode. Obviously, some of you might be thinking, is there any other significance to her being in the Doctor Who universe before? Honestly, I think it's more than likely just a case of them reusing an actor that was really good already, which I have no issue with, really. I highly doubt you'll get a scene like what they did with Peter Capaldi where they're like, "Ooh, why do I have this face? Is it because of that one Torchwood character?" I doubt it. I doubt it. It'll probably just be the actress playing a new character. But nonetheless, I think it's really cool that they've decided to bring her back. I think she was always really good in Torchwood. She did have a rather threatening, menacing kind of presence about her. So bringing her back as a villain called the Duchess, again, presumably for that Regency era England episode, I think is a fantastic choice. Just to rub salt in the wound, as I was finishing the recording for this video and the editing, the Doctor Who official social medias put out a press release to officially confirm Indira's involvement prior to the official release of Doctor Who magazine tomorrow, because obviously people are already finding it out through it being in shops in some places and stuff like that. So yes, there was a tweet that says, "The Duchess Unleashed award-winning actress Indira Rama is crossing galaxies as she joins the new series of Doctor Who. Find out more here." So it says, award-winning actress Indira Rama is crossing galaxies as she joins the new series of Doctor Who. First entering the world of Doctor Who in Russell T Davies' spin-off series, Torchwood, Indira steps aboard the TARDIS in her new, mysterious role as the Duchess. Indira has marked her on-screen from her recent role as Ingrid in the thriller Obsession to her shining performances as Aurelia in the multi-award-winning Game of Thrones. She now joins Doctor Who across the galaxy, recently starring in Disney Plus's record-breaking Star Wars series Obi-Wan Kenobi. I forgot she was in that. Indira has also been celebrated on stage, winning Olivier Award for her portrayal of Liz Essendine in Present Laughter, as well as starring in other major theatre productions, including the acclaimed Man and Superman, and Jamie Lloyd's production of Chekhov's The Seagull. I remember doing The Seagull in school. Anyway, speaking of Doctor Who, Rama says, "I'm thrilled to be in Doctor Who, and I'm particularly excited to be entering the cosmic path with Ncuti as the Doctor, and looking forward to creating interplanetary mischief with him." Interesting wording there, because I saw someone say that she was a villain, so mischief with him, maybe an ally, or maybe sort of an anti-hero type vibe, I'm not sure. I loved playing Susie Costello for Russell T Davies in Torchwood. I'm so thrilled to work with him again. Sharon Russell T Davies says, "I'm overjoyed to be reunited with Indira after our Torchwood days, and this is truly spectacular. A whole new audience will be hiding behind the settee when the Duchess unleashes her terror." So yeah, judging by that, hiding behind the settee, unleashing her terror. Also, the use of the word unleashed there, again, is giving me vibes of that rumoured confidential spin-off, Doctor Who Unleashed. I don't know whether that's intentional or not, but there you are. I know what Russell T Davies is like. He plays chess with us all the time. But yeah, that definitely does imply a more villainous role. So yeah, I'm really excited to see her included. And then finally, we also had the reveal of this book, a retelling of the classic adventure, Join Jamie, Zoe, and the Second Doctor in Fraser Hines' adaptation of The Evil of the Daleks, coming November 26th. So, I think this is Fraser Hines' own version of Evil of the Daleks, as in it's been written by him and readapted by him. It's interesting because I could have sworn Victoria was in Evil of the Daleks originally, but apparently they've changed it to Zoe, or at the very least it might be a reference to how Evil of the Daleks was, I believe, replayed during the 60s, but through Zoe watching it. So perhaps Victoria will still be a presence, but Zoe will also feature, and that's what this is in reference to. I'm not sure. At a guess, that's what I'm going to assume. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I love the way this new logo looks on merchandise and things. I think it looks really nice. I think on Classic Who releases, in particular, it really does shine. But yeah, that's coming out October 26th. So yeah, if that interests you, feel free to pick that up. But let me know in the comments below what you think about any of the things we discussed today. Apologies for it being a shorter one, but obviously tomorrow will be my big Doctor Who magazine breakdown. Right now, I'm just going over the cover and a couple of little details that have dropped. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a like, comment down below your thoughts, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you later.